Have you ever felt like you're trying to get a point across to someone you care about, but it just doesn't land? Maybe you want to help a friend see a different perspective, or encourage a family member to make a positive change. It can be frustrating when our best intentions don't seem to work. Today, we are going to explore some fascinating psychological principles that can help you communicate more effectively and positively influence the people in your life. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding human nature to build stronger, more supportive relationships. Let's start with a concept called the Ben Franklin effect. The story goes that Benjamin Franklin, dealing with a rival legislator, didn't do him a favor. Instead, he asked the rival to lend him a rare book. The rival, flattered, obliged. From then on, their relationship improved dramatically. The psychology here is brilliant. We justify our actions to ourselves. If someone does a favor for you, their brain thinks, I must like this person to be helping them. So, instead of always offering help, try asking for a small, reasonable favor. It could be as simple as, hey, could you grab me a coffee while you're out? Or could I borrow that book you were talking about? This small act can subtly shift their perception and make them more open and friendly toward you. It's a gentle way to build a bridge and foster goodwill. Next up, let's talk about the power of social proof. Humans are social creatures. We often look to others to decide how we should act, especially in uncertain situations. Think about it. You're more likely to try a restaurant with a long line out the door than an empty one, right? You can use this principle positively with friends and family. For example, if you're trying to encourage a sibling to start exercising, you could say, you know, Sarah and Tom from down the street just joined that new gym, and they've been loving the morning classes. They said the energy is amazing. By showing that others are enjoying a particular behavior, you make it seem more attractive, normal, and less intimidating. It's not about pressuring them, but about framing the new behavior as a popular and positive choice that others are already benefiting from. Another incredibly effective technique is reciprocity. This is a fundamental social rule. When someone does something nice for us, we feel a deep-seated urge to do something nice in return. This isn't about keeping score. It's about genuine giving. If you consistently offer support, a listening ear, or small, thoughtful gifts without expecting anything back, you build a bank of goodwill. Then, when you do need support or want to suggest an idea, people are naturally more inclined to listen and help. The key is sincerity. Help a friend move. Bring a family member their favorite snack. Or just send a text, checking in. These small acts of kindness create a powerful foundation of mutual respect and cooperation, making your relationship stronger and your influence more positive and heartfelt. Let's dive into a concept called framing. The way you present information can completely change how it's received. Our brains are wired to react differently to losses versus gains. For instance, which sounds more appealing, if you don't start saving now, you'll lose out on thousands in retirement. Or if you start saving now, you can gain thousands for your retirement. Most people are more motivated by the fear of loss. So, when you're trying to persuade someone, consider how you frame your argument. If you want a family member to adopt a healthier lifestyle, you could frame it by highlighting what they might lose by not changing, like energy, mobility, or time with loved ones. It's not about scare tactics, but about presenting the stakes in a way that resonates emotionally and motivates action. Always use this responsibly and with compassion. Now, have you heard of the foot in the door technique? This is a classic method of persuasion. You start by making a small, easy-to-accept request. Once the person agrees to that, they are much more likely to agree to a larger, related request later on. For example, if you want to help a friend who is feeling isolated, you wouldn't start by asking them to go to a huge party. You might start small. Hey, want to grab a quick coffee for 20 minutes? If they agree, your next request a few days later could be, that was fun. A few of us are going for a walk in the park this weekend. Want to join? By starting with a low-commitment request, you overcome the initial resistance. Each yes builds momentum, making the next step feel less daunting. This is a fantastic way to gently guide someone toward a positive change without overwhelming them. Let's discuss the importance of active listening and validation. This might be the most powerful tool of all. Often, when we try to influence someone, we focus so much on what we're going to say that we forget to listen. People are far more open to your ideas when they feel heard and understood. Practice active listening. Put your phone away, make eye contact, and truly absorb what they're saying. Then, validate their feelings. You don't have to agree with them to validate them. Phrases like, "It sounds like you're feeling really frustrated," or "I can see why that would be upsetting," show that you're on their side. Once someone feels understood, their defensiveness drops, and they become a partner in the conversation, not an opponent. This creates a space of trust where real influence and connection can happen. Another fascinating principle is the scarcity principle. We tend to value things more when we believe they are limited or rare. You can use this to create positive motivation. For example, if you're trying to organize a family trip, you could say, "This resort has a special package, but there are only a few spots left at this price," or "I have some free time this weekend to help you with that project, but my schedule is packed for the next month." This creates a gentle sense of urgency and makes the opportunity seem more valuable. The key is that the scarcity must be genuine. Don't invent deadlines. Use it to highlight real opportunities and encourage people to act on positive choices before the chance is gone. It's about motivating action, not creating anxiety. Finally, let's touch on the halo effect. This is a cognitive bias where our overall impression of a person influences how we feel and think about their character. If we see someone as friendly and kind, we're also more likely to believe they are intelligent and capable. How can you use this? By being the best version of yourself. Be consistent, reliable, positive, and well-presented. When people have a positive overall impression of you, they will naturally give more weight to your opinions and suggestions. They'll trust your judgment because they trust you. This isn't about being fake. It's about understanding that your entire presence communicates something. By cultivating a positive presence, you build a halo that makes your words more impactful and your influence more effective in every area of your life. So there you have it. These psychological principles aren't dark secrets for manipulation. They are tools for better understanding, communication, and connection. By using them thoughtfully and ethically, you can become a more positive and effective influence in the lives of your friends and family, helping to build stronger, happier, and more supportive relationships for everyone. True influence comes from a place of genuine care and respect. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found these insights helpful. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about communication and human psychology, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us create more content like this for you. Let me know in the comments which technique you found most interesting. See you in the next video.